Yo yo yo, what's happening guys? METAVERSEMILLEN here. How are we all today? We're about another video. We're currently in LA right now, looking through the map. Exciting times. We've basically just been selling some property off right now. We've moved that money over to Tycoon. I didn't want to film yesterday because the market's still kind of not working. I'm going to jump in and show you that right now. And what we've kind of been doing, our plans behind Tycoon. And then hopefully by tomorrow or tonight, like, the market's going to be more live, and then we can jump on and actually show you the strategies and the graphs moving live, and yeah, a lot of cool stuff as well. So yeah, we'll jump into this right now. Thank you so much for all the support before I jump in, and that, and all the subscribers who are coming onto this channel. Really do appreciate each and every one of you, especially on X right now and also on the Discord. So yeah, thank you so much. Hopefully this video is valuable and you can actually learn a lot of stuff to do with Tycoon and actually growing, and the strategies that I'm going to use to actually try and grow this account. Millions of UPEX, like, on this kind of strategy. I'm really putting everything into it. So really hope this goes well, and only time will tell as well. So we'll be filming this live. You'll see this live just as I do as well, so it'll be really fun to add to the channel. You can see here we've dropped down to 10,680,000 now, so we've pulled over about 200,000, just over 200,000 UPEX over to Tycoon, and then we've basically just set up a lot of buy orders. So if we go over right now, I'll quickly show you the marketplace, and then we'll jump over and discuss all the different nodes. As you can see, the marketplace has changed. Tycoon's going to be introduced, so you'll be able to purchase and sell items, resources, either for UPEX or Tycoon. Tycoon's what's going to be used eventually and linked to the Coinbase, so that'll be like kind of a crypto coin, but right now it's just an in-game coin, and that coin will be activated on Sunday, Stosh was saying, if he gets everything right. Obviously this has pushed it back a little bit, so today hopefully the updates come in, what we're going to talk about. Saturday they're going to look at the update, see what's happening, and then on Sunday hopefully the Tycoon goes live as well, depending on obviously the weekend and how it goes. Yeah, really cool. As you can see here, you've got the Tycoon button, you've also got the UPEX button as well, so you can see they've got biodiesel now, you can get cattle, you can get corn, you've still got the energy, lumber and ore, and the research schematics from before, but then you've also got seeds, water and wheat now as well. You can see all these prices here. This is the prices now, but they're not live, so these prices haven't been moving up and down. And then also, if we actually click into the trade button here, the graphs are really cool. They're going live. They seem to be live right now. If you click into it on trade, you can see the prices, but right now it's just not live. Not many people are buying right now as well, because it's so hard to see what you're buying. And like before, it was, the UI was amazing, so it's not like the game's got worse. This UI is really cool, but once like the back end starts working, it just looks like it's frozen up a little bit. So it's really hard to like buy at certain, like before on the old UI it was really easy to see how many purchases and other stuff, and it was like the number was going up and down. So that's why we postponed this video to film now, because we don't obviously want to jump on and just talk about stuff that we didn't know before we spoke to Stosh and other stuff as well, and just with the market. We stayed up till 6 a.m. as well to try and film this, and we passed out about 6:30 in the morning, and that I woke up at 12 o'clock, jumped back on again. But we're still waiting for it now, so we'll film this video. I'll show you how we actually plan to grow on it and everything we plan to do. It'll be really cool as well in here if they'll actually have kind of the old resources, so you could see like the price, because you've got to remember, like, if it's 100 UPEX for 5 resources, it doesn't mean every resource is 20 UPEX. You might, excuse me, you might be buying 2 for 10 UPEX each, you might be buying 2 for 20 UPEX each, so that gets you to 60, and then you might be buying the 5th one for 40 UPEX. So the price is always off the cheapest depending on the number, but it's so hard to find out how many at each price point right now. So it'd be cool in here if they actually had the old style UI where you could see, like, say, energy, there's like 20 at like 100 UPEX, and then there's like 28 at 101 UPEX. You know, that price before was like so easy to trade on. So right now we're kind of blind. So like, luckily the market's low, we're buying right now, but this would be a nightmare if the market was high and was trying to sell, because we just wouldn't be able to jump onto it quick enough. But hopefully this all changes. Like, Stosh and the team's amazing behind Tycoon. The amount of updates what have been added, like, you know, it's like I'm all for Tycoon and like the way they're growing. I'd rather have Tycoon, and like, you know, trying to build this, I couldn't build anything like this myself. So just like the kind of the work they need to do to put into this, all the back end, like, yeah, once these fixes are in, I can just see this market like really exploding and being amazing. It's just like so cool to actually see, and how they're updating it every single week. Like, there's new stuff coming out as well. If we look into here, we go to, yeah, so you've got the raffles as well. So here's all the raffles. You can see the entries, one ticket, 100 tickets per user. Apparently they're going to be changing this to unlimited. I heard on, I think it was the OPEX podcast before, but they was talking about maybe making this unlimited. But then you can actually get in to win, and then like they'll give these stuff away. So yeah, you can win lots of cool stuff as well. So just lots of different stuff they're adding to the actual Spark Tycoon as well. And then this is a really cool one as well, is a prize wheel. So you can either get it for Ty coins in the future, obviously, hopefully on Sunday, but then you can get them also in loot boxes as well. So if you've got loot boxes, you can win like the lumber ore and energy like before in the research schematics. But now you'll also be able to like win all the other resources as well. And then you've also got, I think it's like a point 1 point something, 1.06 or something close to that percent chance of winning one of the wheel spins as well. And then on these wheel spins, you can win property, you can win a go-kart, you can win lumber or an energy as well. So yeah, just a really cool add-on to the actual Spark Tycoon and also the Spark Exchange as well. Spark Exchange is pretty much the same. A little bit's changed as well. Apparently, you can see the time now on the contracts. This is going to be really important because we're going to use this to actually build out the 5 apartments. Well, not 5 apartments, 5 different structures. Obviously, we're going for the 15.2% on the gamified earnings just to see if we can actually do it and document it. You have to remember, if it's going to cost you more to get to that 15.2% than you're actually going to earn each month, it's not worth it. So for us, it's not worth it. But for this video content and like kind of the viewers what want to see this content, that's why we're doing it and going forward with it. And I just think it'll be good for myself to actually challenge ourselves and see if we can get to that 15.2% as well. So what we plan to do is finish off the raceway, also an apartment, also the townhouse. We'll start building, no, we finished another micro house, so that's one as well, and then we'll start building another structure either in London or Rio de Janeiro. So then we've got 3 structures in, because we're building right now. Do I need to put, I think now this is all LA, right? So I need to build one in London, because I think I just finished one in Detroit, a micro house in Detroit. So that means, let me go over quickly right now because I've got it in the dashboard. Empty node slots. Yeah, Detroit. So I built one in Detroit. I've got one on LA right now on the construction. And then also I'll just need to get another one in London or another place I own, basically. So I've got 3 different cities within a structure. And then I've also got the 5 different structure types as well. So we'll finish that off with Tycoon to complete those 2 tasks as well. And then the 2 big ones we've got after that is the 2 exclusive properties we'll be able to do with, obviously, OPEX if this goes well with Tycoon, and that'll be pretty easy, obviously, with the returns. And then also we've got to do the referral. That's going to be a bit harder, but right now obviously the views are going up, like the channel's going well, so hopefully this can help with pushing more players into Upland as well. So I really do appreciate everybody what's subscribed, clicks that like button, shares the videos and watches the videos all the way through. It really does help push it to the algorithm, and it really does help the channel grow and more new players see this content, and Upland in general, an amazing world, and all the stuff actually involved in Upland as well, and all the players, what they can actually do as well. If you don't know, I have invested off my job. I invest every single month into Upland. I work a normal job, 9 to 5, different shifts, so you know what I mean. But like, yeah, I don't earn loads of money. So Upland is really something I do each month as well. So a regular person what's not had a massive cash dump into it, like I've worked my way up. And this is why I'm so excited about Tycoon, because we don't have the opportunity to just chuck in lots of dollars. So I do see Tycoon really pushing this account up as well. And then once we get the structures all complete, and then we also get the referral bonus, then the last one we need to really do is get the car to compete in the races as well. And then we're pretty much on the straight run. Get the logins, what we do anyway, because we need the 25-day login, the 7-day login, but for Spark we'll always log in each day as well. So we should be able to get there, fingers crossed. We've got the blossom ornament as well on our property. And yeah, so hopefully that goes really well. Loving the artwork on Tycoon as well, like the small water well. Small water well produces water, so 1 water every 8 hours, and it costs 20 energy, 40 ore and 40 lumber to construct. You've got this one over here as well, low production rate, 1 seed every 6 hours. It costs 30 lumber, 30 ore and 20 energy, but now 20 water as well is included in the building. So to build each one you'll need 20 water as well to like get that to level 1. And then all small wheat field. With these ones you'll need to research on top of construction, so you'll need 1 research facility and 10 research schematics to complete. This one will be 10 as well. I believe are they all 10? So let's go through this one. That one's 10. This one's 10 as well. So, and these ones are the ones we've already got. and then we need to research the medium one. We need to collect 50 research schematics to get that one ourselves, which will be no problem. We're going to do this because I believe research schematics are going to go up as well. You've got to realise as well with Upland, like not Upland, sorry, Tycoon, a lot of players will be buying into this market, but right now it's not really moving because it's not live, so this doesn't really say much at all. Once players start building, like we've got a lot of nodes, we've got over 100 windmills, we've also got 74 lumber mills and 74 ore mines, but when that comes to building, we can build 4 new nodes every single day, and then that's us completely out of resources. When that was on the windmills, the ore mines, and also the lumber mills. So like a lot of players what are trying to scale and grow all these big nodes will start to slow and run out of resources. So I don't think until the market comes on live, and then a few days after that, that's when all the resources are going to dry up, and that's when the price is going to rise as well. So don't try and sell too early, like keep an eye on it and be patient, because this is going to be amazing, and all these nodes are just building more resources as well. So the longer it takes to grow, the better the returns are going to be. So yeah, this is going to make a killing. You can see here we've got 2 cattle, 3 corn, sorry, 2,492 energy, 3,075 lumber, 3,257 ore, 159 research schematics, 1 seed, 24 water, and 2 wheat at the moment. And then we plan to hold that, just wait until this market opens and everything happens, and we'll jump onto it straight away and film it and try and get as much as possible. Just can't, it's sometimes hard. Like right now it's like 12:15 at night. Obviously, I live with my partner and stuff as well, so she's trying to sleep. And it was 6 in the morning the other day when Tycoon came out, so I can't always jump on, but I will try and film a lot of the content, either just a screen recording and then talk over the content. But hopefully tomorrow the market's on and we can film through the day tomorrow, and I'll actually show you the market. Like maybe we don't sell, but we'll just show you the market and see what I'd actually do in that situation. Maybe you want to sell, maybe you're building nodes up in Tycoon and you don't want to sell your resources, but our plan's to sell the resources, make a good return, build a lot of Spark contracts, obviously giving back to the players. Probably about 30% of this UpX will go into Spark contracts, and that will just go back to other players in the game of Upland. And then we've got those apartments to build more nodes upon, and then we also get our gamified earnings for the 2 missions, for the 5 structures and the 3 unique structures as well. So it all ties in together. The race car hopefully we can afford, and that will go into the racing, and then also the unique exclusive properties. Sorry, so yeah, there's loads of different stuff this UpX is going to be used for, and this can really push this account as well, because once we start pushing up on our UpX balance, we can really start to generate more UpX. Granada Hills grows a lot faster, like this YouTube channel starts to grow a lot faster, even on X right now as well. So if we get that momentum behind us and we really push this, I can see like Upland, Tycoon, like everything really going up. Like this, sky's the limit to this, and like I'm so excited to see what Stosh is bringing, and just looking forward to it so much. Like once everything goes live, this market's live, everything's just kind of ticking off nicely. Yeah, really good times in Upland. So happy with Upland as well. Like everything's just running smooth. Like Tycoon wouldn't work if it wasn't for Upland, and Upland's just doing so well right now, especially with the Sparklet, the airdrop as well. If you've not signed up already, go to airdrop.upland.me and make sure you register your Twitter account. Use your biggest Twitter account you've got with obviously the longest duration of time, so you'll get more multiplier. You can see here we've got 11x multiplier. We've had our account for about 5 years, but we used to use it to market content and stuff back in the day as well, so it has already got like good like organic reach, I guess. When we jumped onto Upland, we had to convert it over to an Upland account, and now it's kind of stayed really strong, and I've got most of the users, like all my old users kind of left, while new users on Upland kind of came in over the last few years. Yeah, it's going well now. A lot of Upland players actually on that X account as well, and we're going to make a few videos. A lot of players have actually asked, actually a lot. Like this tweet is probably my biggest tweet. It's actually, where is it? So this, with this X account pulling in an 11 boost on Sparklet airdrops, would you like a video on how to scale an X? Over 1,000 views now. This got 42 likes, so this is kind of a content that you guys want to see, so we will film this content as well. Hopefully the market comes out on Tycoon tomorrow, and then we can film this content on Sunday. But I will talk about Twitter and X and how we actually grow and scale, and like how we have been scaling and that, and like other kind of tips and tricks you can use to get your account up as well, so you can benefit the Sparklet rewards. I don't know if you can actually upgrade like the multiplier live in the season, I guess, or whatever. I'm not too sure about that. We'll have to talk to Upland and find that information out as well. But yeah, that's kind of like where I wanted to get to today. I just seen that actually move. Did that just move actually? Imagine if Tycoon comes on right now and we can just keep this video rolling. Is it? I've just refreshed it. Nah, because research is still stuck. If you see there, it's 170, but if you look in here, it's 165, but it was still at 170 when it was at 288, and also it was at 170 when it was up at 499. So there's no way to actually track the markets. Yeah, Tycoon's not bad at all. Like everyone in the chat right now, it's like Tycoon's amazing. It's just like obviously the code in the back end or the bugs are like this is getting built live, you know what I mean? So it's been released. It's just not some of the code or something's happened. Stosh knows a lot more than I do, and it's just making a lot of stuff not work. Like when you're doing buy orders, for instance, if I went to energy right now, I can see the price is 47 and it's just gone down. So that price is probably 45 right now, but I don't know that because the tickers aren't live. So I'd say that's 45. So I'd click buy with UpX, but this buy now button's not working. So I'd have to buy at a price, and then I'd have to do 45 UpX, and then type in the amount I want, and then it should go through if the price is 45 or below. Above, sorry, not below, yeah. So that's basically how you can bypass that right now to get through that. And what we're doing basically here, you can see as well, we've just set a buy order for 45 UpX. You can see the market's just sitting at 48, and it's just dropped down now. So we've been buying all the UpX, all the energy up from, I think we bought about 700 now. We've got some at 35 UpX, and then we dropped it up to 40 UpX, and now we've dropped it up to 45, dropped it up, pushed it up. So that's how we've got so much energy as well. Plus we're producing, I think it's 113 a day now as well with this windmill. So yeah, it's basically 113 every 21 point something hours as well. So 21.6 hours. It's not even a full day, and we can collect all these resources. Once we sell our resources on the market, we'll be able to start scaling up our nodes as well. We don't plan to just sell on the market. We use this money to actually fund everything like the gamified earnings and also these Spark contracts as well. And then once Sparklet comes out, who knows, like I don't know how much you're going to get for the Sparklet, but this is going to be really interesting. If there's any time to grow your accounts, it's right now. So get onto Tycoon, get onto like kind of the Sparklet drops and stuff, and get involved with that. Give us a subscribe on this YouTube channel so you don't miss a video. We'll be posting every single day as soon as possible. Like once I can film these videos and there's content there to actually film, I'll try and jump onto it, make sure these videos are like getting a lot better and more informational as well. So I do appreciate all the support. I'll try and work on my side to grow this as well and make this like one of the best channels to get content and like kind of just grow and enjoy and just have a good time. So yeah, thank you to every one of you legends. I really do appreciate all the support. I'll be back tomorrow as soon as the market's open again and we can really make some UpX hopefully. So yeah, I'll see you again. METAVERSEMILLEN. Peace.